Hello, we are LiveIT Lab. We build websites. Here we have a demo of an LMS Learn Management System website that we built recently for a client. Well, let's go through the features and demonstrate how this site works. All right. So initially, our landing page, our home page, features a menu along with logo that we built. We can create a logo for branding your company, as well as tags on your header side of the page. In addition to that, we have the content area of the page, and we have sidebars that we can build, many different types of sidebars. This one includes a search and a testimonial section that you can demonstrate to your user on your site, right? In addition to that, on the footer area, we have social media site as well, okay? All right, so our website are produced by out of WordPress, so that's most of where we're going to function. All right, this particular site features home, courses, my profile, register, and about. And we also have a search where we can search the navigation bar as well. Okay. All right. So how does this site work? Well, first you have to register for a free user account. Once you have an account, you can check in with that account or log in to the site and become a subscriber. So in addition to that, you can have access to our content, which is lessons or courses, lessons, topics, and quizzes, and many different types of quizzes that we can provide for you. All right, so let's demonstrate each of this page, because this would be our standard basic website that we can build for you if you're interested in an LMS site. Next, we can show off our course page. Of course, the course page has different courses. Right now we're featuring 2, but you can have as many courses as you like on your website, right? Your website portal. All right, so we're going to come back and demonstrate how these work. Next is your My Profile. Of course, your profile at this point will not be shown because you're not yet a subscriber. Once you have a subscriber, you create an account, you will see it. So you must create a free account and log in to view this profile page. All right, so again, we can have additional sidebars, and we choose to do the testimonial here as well. On the register page, you see that there is a sign-in page, and of course it's, you can generate your sign-in account by using your username, or that what you created, first initials, last name, no spaces, or just your email address. In addition to that, you can sign in once you have signed up, right? So next page is our About Us page, which would feature your about your company. You would just tell us about your company, your mission, and a vision statement. And again, we can have different types of social media sidebars available, right? This one is your Twitter. Okay, so let's go back to homepage. On the homepage, we feature 2 links. One for signing in or signing up if you don't have an account, and 2, you can buy our books. It's a link to our page that demonstrate how you can purchase our books on Amazon, right? And of course here, if you choose to buy a book, you click on Buy Now, and you'll be taken to an Amazon page, which you can then go through the process of selecting and purchasing a book. All right, so let's go back to our website from the Amazon page, and let's go back to our home page. And let's say, well, instead of signing in or signing up for an account, we want to purchase a course. So let's go to the course page, and you see we want to purchase a CEU course. So we're going to click on CEU course, and of course it features a tag on how much the course costs and so on, instructions on what to do next, materials that you'll need, and here you'll see all you need is a computer and a printer, basically to print your certificate once you've taken the test. All right, so let's go through take this course, and once we click on the take this course button, it takes us to our PayPal vendor page. Right here you can choose to sign in or log into your PayPal account, pay for the course, or you can create using different credit cards, because you don't have to have a PayPal account. You can use Visa, MasterCard, Discover, American Express, and so on. Right? So you'll have choices about how to pay through the PayPal. PayPal for us is just a gateway. All right. So let's go ahead and select and sign up by paying for the course. So let's log in, and this does take a little while, but once you log in, you'll have a summary of your order along with the amount that you're spending. So click on the pay now, and just follow the links as you go here. All right, complete your purchase. And don't forget to click here, and that will take you back to the course. If you had some issues there with your PayPal and your payment, you will be brought back to the PayPal page, and then you'll have further instruction from PayPal why you weren't able to pay for the course and so on. But of course, if you have a valid PayPal, you have valid amount, you will be there will be no issues in paying for the course, and then you can log in. So the next step is to click here to log in. Of course, if you were already logged in, you could click on the below link to take you to the course. But since we just paid for the course, we weren't logged in. All right, so generally speaking, you would wait for your email, and you would go to your email system, and it will give you the username and password once you signed up through the PayPal. So here I'm going to put an account which I already signed up for, and again using the secure sign-in. So what you see here is a secure sign-in. It requires you to put uppercase, lowercase, and different characters within your sign-in code. Okay, so let's go ahead and sign into this website. Oh, before we do, if you do forget your password, you can click on Forget Password. That is general, takes you to resetting your password, right? And if you wanted to set up your account just to sign into the site, you can sign in by setting up this account. Okay, so let's go ahead and sign into the account. Okay, I've got an invalid password here, so let's fix that and sign in. Okay, once signed into the site, now you can see that you can now see your profile. Remember when you were registered, it said you had to sign in before you can see your profile. So once you can see your profile, you can view your profile, which has your name, and your username or your email address. By the way, you can use either to sign in, and your display name. In addition to that, you can then edit your personal information if you have a website, and if you want to change your password, you can do so here. And you can put some description here about yourself, right? And then you can see some score statistics at the bottom here. Of course, this user has already signed in, has taken some course, has failed one, passed a couple. Okay, all right. So in addition to that, let's click back on view. You can log out of the portal whenever you like and go back into a visitor's view. Right? All right, so the next step is how do we take our courses? Let's go and click on our course, and let's go click on the CEU course, because as you can see, you're registered to take the CEU course. Notice if you have additional courses here, unless you paid for them, you will not be registered, so you won't be able to take them, right? So you must pay for the course in order to have access to take the course. And this is what we're seeing here. So we did pay for the CEU course, so that's available to us. So let's go ahead and click on CEU course at this point. All right, so once you're in the course, you can see that you have a progress bar that tells you how many lessons you've taken so far. Notice the green line, right? As if I should take all these lessons, the green line will go straight across. In addition to that, I can see my profile here that I can also edit. If I click, and here's my message, please click on the left arrow under the registered courses to view your course progress overview and to reprint your course certificates. And this is what they're talking about. You see this arrow here along with the expand and collapse, right? So that works the same way. So whether I use this to expand or collapse or expand or collapse button, doesn't really matter. I'll have access to reprint my certificates here, and I will see the courses I took as well as the ones that I failed, right? So in this case, the ones that are already completed, notice there's a green check mark for the ones that are completed. Notice there's nothing for the one that was failed, because you don't get a certificate if you fail the course. Of course, it does keep track, because you can see on the sidebar here, my lessons and quizzes that I took, and along with my score. In addition to that, I can see where I took the HIV/AIDS and I didn't make the 70% level, so I failed, and therefore there's no print certificate. Right? See, this is print certificate. There's none here because I don't get a certificate if I fail the course. All right, so let's go ahead and retake the HIV/AIDS course. I'm going to click on that. All right, so that takes me to the course itself, the lesson itself, sorry, and you're able to read. There's an objective and tells you a score of 70 or greater is what is required. It tells you that this is 1 hour of continuing education, and then the body takes you to the lesson plan where you have to read and study what the lesson is all about, right, and our topics. In addition to that, after you have studied your lessons, you can see that there is some additional sources available, right, that you can get additional information for the lesson that was taught. All right, in addition to that, you see that there's a quiz here that I can take after I go through the lesson. There's a quiz that I can take. In addition to just the straight lessons, there are other additional features. This feature that our client requested does not require us to a timeline for the course, but we can set the course based on timeline too. So if this is a 1 hour course, we can restrict you to 1 hour. Of course, this client did not request that. They just want you to go straight into the test. Here you can leave comments. You can leave a comment on the lesson itself, right? And you'll see this throughout the site where you can leave comments related to the page. All right, let's go ahead and click on the quiz itself, and let's go through how that works. Okay, this is an HIV/AIDS quiz. There are 10 questions on this quiz, and so in order to take it, we'll have to put in a date and time. Notice that there are red asterisks here. It says if you don't, and you click on start, it will tell you that you must put that in. So let's go ahead and put that in. So let's say it's June 23rd, 2016, so I'm going to scroll down my bar here, pick 2016, and then it says to put in my full name. That means my first name and my last name, okay? And then I'm going to click on Start this quiz. Now, the quiz has, based on the type of quiz that you need, there are many different types. This is simply a multiple choice quiz, but you can have interactive quizzes, and you can have fill in the blanks and so on, right? There are many different types of questions that you can create for your quizzes. All right, so this particular quiz has 10 questions. And notice that there are some features here. When I answer a question, you'll see that that question becomes green. And if I want to mark it for review, you'll see it has that yellowish color, right? And then I can review questions. So when it does that, the yellowish color, it has review questions. I can also do a quiz summary after I'm finished, right? And that will calculate my answers. So here I have question 1 through 10. This is a category, HIV/AIDS, and here's my first question. AIDS was first brought to light about 30 years ago. Now, I'm not actually going to do the quiz because I'm just demonstrating how the site works. So I'm just going to go through and pick answers. So number 2, how does a person become HIV positive? I think both. So I'm just picking answers. I don't know how I'm going to come out of this quiz, whether or not I'm going to pass or fail, but I am just going to go through 5, 6, 5, number 5, number 6. If I skip 1, number 5, I can always go back to it. Answered 6 to go back to 7. So I can go back and forth is what I'm saying. All right, so 7, both. And 8, identify the area of involvement in the CDC. It can be both. I put both here. And answer 9. And so let's go put that at 10. Okay, so remember, I'm not doing this to pass the quiz. I'm just doing it to demonstrate how the quiz works. So here I can do the quiz summary. All right, so here I have completed all my questions. If I left a question off, of course, it would not be marked with green. And if I wanted to review a question, it would be marked with yellow. Okay. So once I'm satisfied that I've completed all 10 questions, then I'm going to click on the Finish Quiz. And at the moment, it's actually checking the quiz for me. And here, I failed miserable, of course, 50%. So I didn't get a certificate for this quiz, right? Because I'm below the threshold. I have the option of going back and retaking the quiz, or going to the next step, right? Because I failed the quiz, it's going to take me right back to the quiz here. All right, I'm not going to redo the quiz. I'm just going to go to the course menu, and here you'll see my score, right? So here I failed twice, so there's no certificate. You can see that I passed the other lessons or other quizzes, and you can see the scores there as well, right? So there's no certificate for the ones that I failed. All right, of course, if I wanted to print a certificate, I could go click on the print certificate, and you can see how the certificate is tailored to you, the person who signed in, took the quiz, right? So that means you must sign in with your correct name, because if you don't, the quiz is going to come out in whoever name that you have signed up as. Okay. In addition to that, you can see the date and the score that the quiz was taken. So you do get a very valid certificate after passing the quiz. Right. All right. So let's go back to our website, web portal here, and so now you've seen how you can go through the process of taking one of our courses, which involve lessons and quizzes. So here I can go where my profile is, and I can see here again the transactions that I've done, right? Including the ones that have passed or failed. I can go back to the register screen to log in or log out. Of course, if I do log out, I would be just a visiting customer and I would not have access to my profile as well as some of the logging into some of the social media. Here we feature the About page, and again, you have About page that describe your company, that's the client's company, their mission and their vision, right? And of course, for the sidebar, you can have whatever social media network that you want. We do have a search button here, but that search button is related to the navigation bar here that you see. So if I click on the search, I can search for home, for example, right? And if I search for home, click on search, click on home, press the enter button, it will return me everything that has home in it, all the pages, right? But again, remember, I can click on and get whichever one they prefer. All right, so also we feature on our home page, we do feature the creative arts that allow you to add pictures along with a text describing pictures. So if I click on this link, it will take me to third party that will demonstrate. All right, so we can have two types of pictures. We can have the pictures that show on the site, or you can click on that overlay and again you can see a larger picture along with description. So as I put my cursor here, you can see I can have description as to what the picture is pertaining to. So again, if it were pertaining to nurses, then I would have pictures of hospital nurses and so on here as well, right? Having pictures of car just for demonstration. All right, so once I've logged in, notice I have access to, again, social media, right, on my left. Okay, so here I've demonstrated the various steps of the site, and now I can go back to my registration page and I can log out. And again, if I go through my navigation bar, you'll see that I don't have access to my profile, right? Because I didn't log in, I logged out, right? As well as on my homepage, I'm seeing testimonials here, right? Okay, great job. Good website. We'd love to build one for you. So again, I'm Don Maxwell, and I can be reached on 516-807-3143, 516-807-3143, or visit our website at liveitacademy.com. Thank you very much, and hope to hear from you soon. Bye.